Hey guys on YouTube. Yes, so we're undocking again, and I realised I messed up because I did not waypoint the outside of the wormhole, so I've got to scan it down again. Yeah, so we'll see how things go because I only marked the insides of the wormholes, so I'm going to have to do scanning to find wormholes again, to go through them, to go find stuff again. This was planned, but that's ISK in the bank. It's not sold yet, but it's ISK in the bank. Oops. No, I didn't want to focus on that. I wanted to focus on the thing that I'm so zoomed out from for some weird reason. Analyze. We don't need to have this as a destination anymore. It's bad that the most profitable thing we've come across so far is exploring. And that's nothing, like, that's not really advertised to the player at all. It's something you just kind of stumble across, or someone tells you to try it out. So that's kind of unfair, I guess. But I guess, yeah. If you're an alpha and you're wanting to go Omega, you would look for the best ways to earn ISK, and you'd probably come across exploration. There we go. Should I save it? Nah. We'll be in wormhole space until the end of the stream. The main reason we docked up there is because I needed to buy a break. No, you say it's in the tutorial, but I mean, I must have missed that bit. Unless it's one of the tutorial agents that you speak to after the first part of the tutorial, because I'm pretty sure it didn't go across scanning in the first part. But as I said, I could be wrong. There we go. So, into the safe spot. Reload a probes might help. Alright, so it's one of the agents. Yeah, I didn't do that. I only did the combat tutorial and the advanced combat because I didn't want to spend too much time doing agent missions which aren't worth that much ISK when it's a challenge of earning ISK. Today's the first day of actually being able to sit down and play properly. I think I've played like 5 hours of game time so far until today. Today I've played 3.5, almost 4 hours. So we're in the spot. So let's find out where our next wormhole is. Squeaky squeak. Or last wormhole. No, we'll try and find a different one. We will never know until we hit. I know there's nothing other than wormholes in here or a gas site. And that's our gas site. Wormhole. That's probably going to not be able to see it. Yes. I feel like the image that I use as a placeholder whilst I'm away is a bit misleading as well. It's a nice Eve screenshot, I've got to say, but it's a massive battle, and then people who join the stream whilst there's a placeholder there, all of a sudden exploration. Kind of a big jump from a pretty space battle. I mean, it's still Eve, but there's a big difference. And I forgot to check out my idea of fitting rockets, Not rockets, missiles. Recover. Let's see where this goes. Yeah, I'd say from what I've seen so far, as an alpha, your best bet is running exploration. That's where all the ISK is. So I guess if I can earn my 34 million a day, I need to get up to the like 34 million that I need to earn beforehand. Like from now on, the rest of the stream would just be PvPing because why not? Show info. This leads into null security. Let's not go through this one. Ignore result. Yeah, let's analyze that. Right, so let's see. You. You! Yes, you! You're my wormhole. Oh wow, he looks pretty. I need to sort my chair out. Sorry about the very loud chair moving sounds. That's the gas. There's been a new gas site. I'm sure I ignored the gas already. No, unignored. I swear I clicked on ignore gas. Strange things be happening. No stranger would it be if we met at midnight under the hanging tree. Name that song. Or name the movie that song's out of. People will probably be able to do that easier. You are the closest to being found, so I will go after you. Somebody's dog's barking. Let's search more. I still need a proper name for my heron. It's just called Nara at the moment. I need somebody to name my heron. I could just stay as Nara. That's a pretty interesting name. If you don't realise what it actually is. Yes, it's from which Hunger Games though? Yeah. It's from the first part of the last movie, I'm pretty sure. I've got to say though, the Hunger Games TV series now, it's not even a movie series. The movie series it did some justice to the books, but not enough. The books had more impact, in my opinion. I'm going to do this every time, and it's going to be like, that one's a null hole, that one's high sec, that one's null, that one's high sec, and it's just going to waste all my time. Reload this at least. So close. Info. Unknown parts of space. Let's go. One thing I could do, I guess, with these is if I writ down which anomaly it was I went through, then I'd have a route. Because, yes, this one's new. Okay. Oh, wait, I hadn't finished going through. Oh, God. Can we... Oh, there's only 2 sites here. Yeah, this one's new, but there's only 2. So we'll save this location. And then... Oh, there's a guy in a Gilla, so let's go ahead. Let's walk over there.
Warp drive active.
Oh, I didn't do it in time. There we go. So once we hit, we bounce. So now I know there's a guy in system. And walk back to location, set these guys out this time.
Drive active.
And put them here between both and make it a bit bigger. See what we can find. Oh, I could probably moved it up a bit apparently, looking at that. There we go, the 2 dots now. It's easier to scan down dots rather than big circles. Yeah, they're that small. They're a pair of dots. There we go, we're getting a bit better. Considering the skills we do not have, this is going pretty well. I do not have. Talk about myself in the second person, is it, when you use we? Or is we still cast as first person? I. Oh, the other one's gone to a bubble now. That's a wormhole. We might as well scan it down unless it's the wormhole we came from. That's a point. One of the 2 will be the wormhole we came from. The other one will be the wormhole we came from, so this will be going through into the next system. Such Greek genus. Let's go see where this is.
Warp drive active.
Still on the plus side with making these save points, and if I keep them, if I stumble across these wormhole places again at some point, I'll already have a safe swap. This looks like it goes back to high sec. It leads to low security. Let's go back. Let's go back through and hit another wormhole.
Warp drive active.
Why did it flash when I did that? That's weird. I've got to say, we've not done much in the last 15 minutes ish. I think it's been 15 minutes since we got back. That's why. No, it is that way. Just the wormhole's there. I'm so relaxed now, I really shouldn't be. Go to the spot. Oh, right, yeah, I haven't finished. Jumping through wormholes seems to be so laggy. Oh yeah, I suppose actually, because it's my own location, I can go there and then it's even
Warp drive
more out of the way.
active.
Honest, it really doesn't matter. Launch. We'll use spread to see how well that goes. You'll die pretty fast if you walk within 0 kilometers of unknown wormholes. I won't die pretty fast. I've got scanner. D-scan's telling me if there's anyone within 10 kilometers, 10 AU of me, and most of the wormholes are within 10 AU. Unless they're cloaked. I admit, if there's someone cloaked, they'd kill me. That probably would have worked better than using the rangefinder spread. I keep calling it rangefinder. You die pretty fast if you don't use your D-scan. I'll probably put that to that and it'll even increase those scans. I'm doing lazy scanning now, man. I've earned my ISK for the day, I can afford to lose it. I should probably refund the ISK as well when I have the ISK. So let's scan this one down first. Well, actually, isn't that right next to my save? That's where I am. That's not too bad then. That's the gas site, which I should ignore. Wormhole. That's possibly a wormhole that I've been to before. I'm keeping track of this stuff, honest. I'm not. I need to make the analyze time go a bit faster, I feel. Because the main thing I have is like that takes so long, and I really been streaming for so long, I don't have much to talk about anymore. Unless people keep coming up with new subjects to talk about in chat, which is nice. Three. Yes, so we move this up here. Move that to there, and we can analyze again. I can see when you've got low skills why people would complain about how painful scanning things down is. Yes, that is the correct word. Yeah, so I can see why people would complain about it, but once you've got the skills, it's pretty easy. Oh, there's Neuros, so this is where I die
Active.
because I didn't pay attention there.
A module has run out of charges.
It's Mr. Ibis with his Ibis again. It's Mr. Ficos with his scanning Ibis. Should have it on PvP as well. That's how you also die. Null security, it's the null wormhole again. I should really write down these. But low skills and low risk, good sir.
Warp drive active.
It's that one. Okay. Right. Get this one to 100%. Hopefully this one will show us a bit more love. I should just scan them all down and warp between them, but I thought that would be longer. Or this would be faster doing it this way. And it's just like, no, null sec, low sec, yeah, other types of sec.
Warp drive active. A module has run out of charges.
Still only, oh no, he's gone now. Unknown parts of space, awesome, let's go. Not going to reload in time, like, but hey. Oh, come on, that totally reloaded in time. Shall we go back and try again? I know YMZ is one I want to ignore now. I've already been through here. See, this is why you bookmark everything so you know what it is. I can ignore that one. Ignore that one. We'll go for that one. And I've even made this one unstable. Polarized even.
Warp drive active.
I mean, we earned 39 million pretty damn fast, and then it's a case of you did done do fuck up, or I did do done fuck up. I'll go around it. I need to reload that so I can actually do the job. No scanning. And one thing I should be doing in case there's someone here trying to scan me down, if I move, at least I have some range on them when they appear. I'm analyze. Almost had 100 different viewers. I know we've only had like 6 or 7 at a time, but the stream's almost hit 100 different viewers. It's at 99. It's pretty good. You're after you, good sir. Yeah, that's probably not going to see it, but hey. Hey, Solen Knock. I have to think when I'm saying these things, just in case I say it wrong. Yes, you're very welcome. Never know, you might win 25 million today. The draw is happening at 4 o'clock, like, yes. Hope you enjoy the stream, good sir. Analyze. Right. I'm analyzing. What is going on with... I think I need... I've got the rigs on this ship, haven't I? So I need some sort of range finding mod in... I suppose, yeah, if that's not going to find it. If I... Ship fitting. Were to replace the shield extenders, yes, that's technically somewhat of a bad idea. However, I could replace them with rangefinders, I believe, which would make the scan easier. Well, screw me, right? But it'll be this one. I know it's forsaking some tanking, but it's not a very big amount of tank anyway. Yeah, it's 1,300 HP, I guess. It gives me a chance to warp out of there. Right, so.
Warp drive active.
I will, next time, I'm going to have like a pad to write down what each one of these things is when I check them out. Yeah, I figured the shield extenders wouldn't save me, but if you look at the fit, it's basically giving you that little bit of extra time to warp out of there. It could save you from like one hit before you warp out. Could save you. And I forgot to scan before I jumped. Unknown parts of space, awesome. Yeah, I think that'll be a good idea for next time if I have a pad of paper so I can write down each ID so I know what it was. But if I'm having to come back into a wormhole, should have started reloading before I started approaching because there's no way I'm going to reload in time. There we go. Wow, this is a nice one. Hopefully we'll find something good. So all furthest away, up to within 100,
Warp drive
and we
active.
can reload whilst we're doing this. Yeah, that's true. We'll mess around with the fit when we get back at the end of the stream, I guess. Shit. Yeah, that's a save. Oh god. It's not that much of a save point, I've got to say. You know when you hit the wrong button.
Warp drive.
Too busy reading chat to realise 54 kilometres out isn't far enough, is it? Launch spread. Analyse. Because they're still there, aren't they? Yeah, I didn't save early enough. If someone appears, I'll still be on the scan. So, right, let's remove this and... No, you have to right-click and delete. Let's try this one again.
Warp drive active.
There we go. That's how you do a save spot properly. Save spot, safe spot. That's how you save a safe spot, though. There you go. Let's have a look. We can do this and analyze. That might find something.
Warp drive.
Yeah,
active.
this is a bigger area, so this 10 AU scan might not be as helpful. Yeah, I suppose with it being such a inexpensive ship, I'll put it that way, it's probably a good idea to go down the line of just trying to make it as fast to scan things down, so it's more profitable. Uh, Signal. We'll rank it by signal. We'll just scan through everything in this system, see if we can find any good sites, like we were doing before we were trying to find a new wormhole area. Gas site. You know the result. Next one. Analyze. Oh. Oh, yes. Gotta love those awesome clicky noises. Oh, YouTube. This is the end of the video for you guys. So I'll see you in the next video.